I'm reading this, imagine that.
No correlation, Dr. Dale.
Just coincidence.
Right. Go ahead and read through that, fill out the template that you have in front of you, and then a couple minutes, and then we'll go over it and see the various answers that you guys have gotten. Yeah, y'all work together. Y'all don't have to do it individual. Not independent work.
You got your pen out right, so you know that.
Did she turn that pen right over to you?
I'm a fool.
It's a great relationship.
Spring 2015.
Yeah. Well, 2016, right? We're looking at, well, complete assignments.
You did it yesterday, and then forgot that we
Complete
updated.
Turn in. I love this one really good. Turn in assignments. And we're also looking at recording assignments. You will record. Under what conditions? For academic classes? Or you'd say academic and elective classes?
Organizational issue.
I think it's more probably distractibility. Right. Every
We'll also be looking at when directed by a teacher.
This is lower. 70% was done. All right. What are we doing? That's not 70%. That's not 4.
See, it's average.
That's what I said, it's not more. But homework is 45%.
Well, classwork, you should be turning in 100%. But let's be realistic, 90%.
That's taking care of quick passes, right?
I would go from 100 in my class, but in another class, realistically,
90% of classwork.
complete classwork.
We're looking at the homework.
And homework is at 45, we'd like to get them up to half, maybe 75, right?
65%.
Realistically, yeah.
We got one guy.
Yeah. So 70, that's a lot.
Our goal is
10% either way. You know what I mean? 10% of your grade, you're going to pass. You want to do 8%? 70?
I'm not
I don't have a pen
right
anymore on the table.
And that's
Shoot for the stars, maybe.
Any other qualifications in my goal here?
Jordan's videotaping this. I've got evidence, so you're killing me, Kelvin. You're
Good.
killing me.
Jaquan will, by
By
spring,
spring
2016, Jaquan will.
2016, when presented.
maybe what we should have done was just have like his agenda.
Well, that's what he has, but he won't write it down.
Right.
Okay.
That should be, that could be the goal too.
Class.
Yeah, because if it's in his agenda, it's
Where's that?
because agenda we have control over it.
Well, we write goals. You know what I mean? And then they're demonstrated.
Will
Make sure that he has.
So you went to that. So we're going to do 70% under what conditions? Yeah. Right assignments. Word it. You know what I'm sure it's like this is like 8 days. These are like 8 goals.
I know. I do the setting
Like 8 goals in that one paragraph. Because they're like
Will
record.
slash identify.
Okay, so
Guys, about another minute or so.
And complete.
Oh, absolutely.
Just work with me, dear Lord.
Get him, Miss
Grammar, you know, you forgot a phrase here, just belongs to here.
Record and identify assignments.
Comma.
Complete.
Okay, fine, do it your way.
Well, in a minute, you're going to do it your way.
My fingers are broken.
That's right. She threw that.
Okay.
I'm very good at telling you.
It works. He's listening, he's writing. And
As any dutiful man would do.
That's right. He doesn't control.
who makes this harder than last year?
3 out of 4.
All right, let's just go ahead. Y'all got the basic idea of what we're doing here. I'm just gonna go table by table, and we'll start with Miss Calvana's table over here with the who and when.
Oh,
Just the who and
decline
when.
by spring 2016.
Everybody agree with that?
All right. Miss Brittingham, we'll do what? Let's fill in that block.
We'll complete 70% of his homework assignments.
Okay. Anybody else have anything different or to add to that?
We put 60% homework, 80% classwork.
Yeah, because the spread is so different between both. Of course, we can control more in school classwork.
Correct.
We also had identify and turn in as part of it.
All right. So turning completed classwork assignments on time.
And as I was listening, a lot of you had different percentages that you thought was acceptable for your students. Okay?
All right, under what conditions? Start here, Ms. Wheeler. Come on now.
Forgive me, but I'm coming from elementary school, but
Okay.
I wanted to do something like 15-minute increments per block for him to check his distractibility and his focus, to make
Okay.
sure he's doing his work.
All right, that's fine. Ms. Brown? For this table. No, under what conditions?
Oh, we said when assignments are written in this agenda and initialed by an adult.
Okay.
We put supervised, guided practice, organized skills, agenda, and boundary checks.
All right. I think we pretty much hit them all on that one. Using an assignment tracker, list with fewer teacher prompts, and then y'all had 3 or 4 other things that you added to that. All right, and then the last box to fill in on that template, to what extent?
On 6 out of 10 homework assignments and 8 out of 10 classroom assignments.
Okay. Very specific. That's what it comes down to, just using the right terminology and getting specific with the information. Over here at this table, somebody?
We did 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? Okay.
We did percentages.
Percentages.
fine.
And that's fine too. Either way works. All right. It's just being specific is what it comes down to. And then the overall goal for Jaquan, it can look something like this. By April 14th, 2016, Jaquan will, using an assignment tracker or list and with 2 or few teacher prompts per assignment, turn in at least 85% of all classwork assignments completed and on time on 4 or 5 days each week. That is very specific. And thinking back, that's what our SMART goals have to be. I don't have to do anything with IEPs, but as far as SMART goals are concerned, the more specific you are, the more information you can give, the better off you're going to be. All right. Kristen, you want this one? This sheet right here, you're going to leave out with this particular sheet. This is to give you examples, okay? Reminding you when it comes time that you need to write these, maybe this information will help you out. You can pull out the sheet of paper to make the terminology more specific on what you're trying to do. The who and when, again, is the goal attainable within 1 year for that particular individual? Just because it works for one child doesn't mean it's going to work for another. All right? And we'll do what? Okay? They're going to define, does the behavior skill relate to the needs stated? Is it specifically defined and easily understood? Does the skill require specialized instruction? Will learning the skill enhance the child's participation in general ed classrooms? And then under what conditions? Be specific. Is it clear when, where, with whom, and under what circumstances that the skill is demonstrated? That's where the SMART goal comes in. Okay? And then to what extent?
We were just talking about, when you said specific, like when you write goals, Milligan and I were saying, like, you want to be careful with like you using like each school week, because some school weeks are only 4 days. So you'd say 4 to 5 school days. Then it could be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday,
Yeah, a rollover. Yep.
That's a good thing to.
That is.
That's a good thing to bring up, Matt, too, because.
I wasn't trying to.
No, it's a good thing, and we had actually talked a little bit about that yesterday, about how even in writing a plot, you need to be careful about mentioning specific programs, or it being too specific, because if an IEP is to transfer or transition from one building to another, there's no guarantee that some programs will be available.
Right.
So yeah, definitely, I mean, it's,
Definitely.
good thing to point out.
And then the last one, can you directly observe? Using those 5 senses again. Can you see? Can you measure what the annual goal is that you're trying to come across with the kid? Is there an expectation of change in performance? Are there criteria for mastery? Is it clear what the data will indicate in the progress? Okay. And then again, you can take these 4 blocks, and hopefully breaking these 4 blocks will help you come up with the annual goal. Right? It sets it up for you, then you just have to use the terminology. All right. Before you guys leave, if you could do me a favor, because again, this is for Old Dominion. The fun part for you guys, I think, is to evaluate how this particular professional development was in general. You can nail me to the wall if you want. I have to write a paper on it, so it's fine. But I appreciate you guys coming in and listening to what we had to say and revisiting the issue of annual goals.
Yeah, Sherilyn, I'm sorry to interrupt. I was going to say real quick, you're probably not aware, but with the changeover to the new Synergy program, every teacher who has a student who receives special education services, once the IEP is finalized, which means locked, you will now be able to see the entire IEP. So you will be seeing the goals and the objectives in there.
The new program that's coming next year.
Yep.
And that'll cut down on those paper IEPs that are placed. That's nice.
One can only hope.
Yes.
I'm sure. Cut down on my numbers.
Mr. Sheckler.
But it'll be nice too, because now regular education teachers, and don't get me wrong, we very much appreciate the information that we get from case managers in terms of the student's present level of performance, data, their accommodations, but this new program will allow us to be more in tune to the specific goals that you're setting for students, which I think is a win-win for everybody, so for sure. Sherilyn and Christy, thank you very much.
Sure, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very, very much. And the little evaluation sheets, you all can fill those out. You can just leave them on your table and I'll collect those.
And then we'll have our meeting in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
And we'll talk fast, hopefully.
There's another one.
It won't be as interesting as mine.
And I don't have